We made the decision in December to go from Salesforce to HubSpot. Really glad we did. There is no chance that we could have pulled off this event with Salesforce as our infrastructure.
Our Different Animal virtual event obviously came about because of the pandemic and not being able to attend some of the primary industry conferences, the places where our sales team really spent a lot of one-on-one time, with our partners and our buyers.
We developed enough of a relationship that we felt that Revenue River would be the appropriate firm to help us stand up HubSpot in the first place. And through that engagement, we came to know the capabilities of the firm and realized that Revenue River would have been the best choice for us to engage in order to accomplish this pretty aggressive event in the timeline that we wanted to do.
So in a very short amount of time, we were challenged to really apply best practices for a virtual event. There's a lot that goes into it. You have to figure out, what's your tech setup? What's the database look like, so that the promotions, email, paid, social, whatever, you really reach the right audience. So I'm super proud of the internal team because it took a lot of creative juices to make the It's a Whole Different Animal theme happen. So the creative team came up with a total out-of-the-box approach. We were able to take this across channels. Our brand marketer got the messaging right. We had a tech team for the whole Zoom experience.
So we went very playful and understood that we needed to make sure that we could have this fun experience while still keeping that integrity for their brand and keep that recognition, knowing that TalentWave was the true focus, even though we wanted to still create an environment in which people could have fun and enjoy themselves. There were a couple different challenges with this project. One being that there were multiple rooms going in tandem at the same time. So how can we make sure the visibility was there to push those visitors into the right room for the exact kind of topic they were looking to learn more about? The other one was the idea that they wanted to be able to live stream and also shift people into Zoom rooms to get a little more engagement within more of the Q&A sessions and things like that. And then a third level being that they also wanted breakout rooms such that they could push them into breakout rooms, but then bring them back into those main rooms once it was time for more keynote speakers.
We had a revenue technologist really digging into making sure that the registration system works, the workflows are on par, and we're really making the whole experience flow and generate the results for the client that we wanted to achieve.
One of the primary things we were really happy about was through our pre-event marketing to our expansive contacts database, we managed to have over 350 folks register for the event, which we felt like was a pretty big success given that it was the first one of its kind and it was all our own content, so we weren't relying on third-party content or our partners. We were responsible for coming up with basically 2 days worth of sessions. So we were really pleased when we had over 350 register, which those obviously become a much more engaged prospect to us.
At no point have we felt that something was out of reach from the capabilities of Revenue River. We were able to A/B test at every level. We were able to support our social efforts without having to engage 25 people, right? It was all done through the system, which would have been impossible under our previous tech stack. As a result of the conference, we were able to get about 300 registrants, about 100 concurrent attendees, and 81 new leads that we think will lead to at least 4 or 5 deals. In our world, 4 or 5 deals is a significant year.
I'd also like to really take a moment to thank our partner, Revenue River. They have been amazing. And as we said at the very beginning, I think I started this kickoff of the keynote saying, we're either going to look back and say, that was a little bumpy, or they were right to be brave and it worked. Well, we were right to be brave, but we were brave because we had a great partner with us.